I say? So I'm afraid as Liza Doolittle might say about Big Failure, as I might say of Patrick Leigh Fermor, it was the gin what done him in. I'm afraid it was me what done Paddy. Because it is true that although I never met Paddy, he read my book and then promptly died. And that is the actual reality of it. But not for want of trying to be one to meet. For many years, ours was a unique relationship of rooms just left, yet right week, wrong country, and if only we had known, or you should have said. Filled as said with a lengthy correspondence, a constant correspondence between Dorset and Greece, which included often things like erroneously included hearing aid invoices, wash out you would pay for it, and they send it back to be very kind, or just lengthy telephone exchanges for hours and hours at times, discussing life in Greece or life on the islands. I still have at home all the manuscripts which he dutifully marked up, mostly with de trop written all over it, and great social pen. But anyway, so 2006, after my 5,500 mile journey through the Greek islands, 4 years, 27 rejections later, my courageous newly appointed publisher, Anthony Weldon of Benefactor, came up with a bright spark of an idea that actually Paddy might endorse the book. It was a scheme so fraught with eventuality that LP de Berronis, his devoted housekeeper, was driven to the point of near nervous exhaustion from the limited publishing house actually to bankruptcy through courage charges alone. He loved the book very much, sir, Harry, but every time he put it down, he can't remember where he left it. And exasperated LP to explain to me over the phone long distance from the Marnie. Indeed, towards the end, so great was the number of copies of In the Dolphin's Wake sent out to commanding meeting that every room in the house had a copy, and every side table also had a copy of the book.
Double the sales.
You're bloody. You got the split bins, right? Your bloody book is everywhere. The beleaguered retainer would reply. But as the days wore on, so the possible seemed to grow ever impossible. Just weeks before Paddy's death, we were told to prepare a quote, which he would sign off. So reluctantly, we agreed, and my redoubtable editor, Alan Ogden, sat over there, manfully squared up to the unenviable task of drafting something in the style of, which the more we tinkered with, grew ever more unremarkable, contrived, and more unfermoresque. Hasty dispatch to Athens. Either the gods were smiling on us, or I was up to date with HM Revenue and Customs, or both. But by return, an envelope arrived in Paddy's unmistakable shaken handwriting. It contained 2 printer labels with an endorsement which only he could have written and only I could have dreamt of. On the top it marked, "Tom's sickbed." Below, "Harry Bucknall carries us by magic flights from the 1,000 birds of St. Mark's to the far distant Symplegades." It's a lovely book. Right, look up what the Symplegades are. They're the knocking rocks that Jason the Argonauts went through. Below the note continued, Dear Harry, please forgive brief words of Godspeed. I promise to do better next time. Yours ever, Paddy. The truth of the matter is, I suspect my book was quite possibly the last thing he ever read, hence my perhaps now not so outrageous suggestion that I might actually have killed him off. But Paddy was very kind and generous to me, which he needn't have been. And yet he was, despite being desperately ill in this last year. Rare traits these days, but gifts which define him as a special and unique character in my life, whose wholly undeserved words make him stand out, not just for the past, but for the future too. We launched In the Dolphin's Wake in the officers' mess at Wellington Barracks on the 9th of June 2011. The same day Paddy flew back to England for the very last time. As I mentioned his name in my speech, not hearing his great cheer go up from the assembled company, the mass bands of the Guards Division, preparing to beat the retreat, broke into fanfare. And behind me, on the doorstep below, a great rainbow appeared, as if he was flying back and giving me a pat on the back, say well done, and egging me on. We passed till dawn, and after walking home, I rang up Peter to report how things had gone like before. It was then she told me that Paddy had died. You appreciate, therefore, that alas, mine is but a pitiful walk on part of Curtain, already lost in a crowded scene. I have no cause to be here, other than the fact that some might argue that my beginning was Paddy's ending. Not the least man in this, I'm afraid to say, but there we go, all the same, Patrick Leigh Fermor. There we go.
Hooray!